feeling?
Good.
Let's do when you go in, don't step straight back. You stay in the line. Everything's always a diagonal. You're always trying to find a diagonal. It's the diagonal that, in terms of Luke, here, right? So as I make this movement, I'm heading along that diagonal. So I step and I turn. Okay? Stretch your back. Like that. Right? Add a diagonal. Quick, huh? So try to lead them here. This way, right? Okay? I'm stepping back, huh? But that's what you want. Right? I'm not pulling them. I'm not doing that. Right? I'm moving as contact comes in. Just as he's starting to touch, I'm moving. Okay? And this changes. My arm makes it difficult for him to be able to grab me so easily if I want. I can turn a little this way. Okay? But don't stand there. Okay, here we go. You know, that's hard. That's a hard thing to do. Move your body. Get into this position. The whole point is getting somewhere where I can do something to him and he can't do something to me. Him. I don't know why that came out that way. But it's here. Okay? So try to move on contact. Lead them, don't pull them. Okay? Two openings. One, I'm going to Tenkan and just kind of swing my arm in a big circle. Like that, right? Where is it? Back. And you come past. And be careful when you're Tenkaning on this because they have their other hand. If I turn here, I can get hit, right? So I'm trying to always watch my distance, my from my partner. So don't leave yourself exposed to the other hand. Always be in a position where you can do something. Or you can step in this way. Taking one step. Here. Holding her hand in place and then cutting into her center line. This way. So you step in and then you can turn and you have the power of your legs to add to the technique. So two ways. I'm either stepping in here or I'm Tenkaning here. Then you end just sneak yourself. Okay? Over there, I don't going in that direction. I follow him, right? So as he moves, I'm staying with him. I can pin him right here. But all the time I'm aiming for his spine, not necessarily his tendon, though it kind of is Aikikai, so it's cutting down. But I'm really more cutting down his spine, wherever that spine is. It's a big spine. Okay, go ahead. Shape that you're trying to get. So even if I push him back a little, let's say this way, right? And I push him back a little, my objective is to try to get his arm bent in that manner so that I can then do knee kill. So, same things, and we're usually, if their arm is straight like that, then you're going to have to go against the other elbow, against the other joint, right? But for him to protect against doing that, he bends a little bit, and then I can go against his wrist. And stay with him. Be nicer to each other. He drops it down really low, and I might have to cut more into me. But in general, you just go to the side, right, into her center. So I'm here, make my move here. Okay. Good. Okay. What are you doing? So I'm going to slide in, and I'm going to turn like that. When I cut down, I'm not going to try to throw them out over there somewhere. I'm just going to bring my knees together slowly here. He's going to fall right in front of my center. Press your forearm against the shoulder and pull the hand out. It creates a pin against the elbow. Okay? But you got to get this down, lean. So here, take a diagonal, okay? I'm turning my hand. This is turning. Here. I step in. I'm down. Don't just turn your body as you throw. Do it slowly. It's not so much I'm pulling him down as following him down. So I'm not trying to go here and then yank this. My hands are going to go down. I'm going to bring my body together and it falls in front of my center. That's where we are. So you have to be a little patient as Uke. Anyway, see if you can do it a little better, okay? Better than me. You take the person, get this elbow up, or kick your legs to the hip, and the movement down. Same, you really feel it with this technique. I'm trying to do a little bit of an angle. Here, don't come around so much, just. I mean, if I do it faster, you're not going to be able to come around. Angle. Get back over there. Now, I'm going to start this downward motion, but for him to fall, he kind of steps off in this direction. He's not going to collapse right there. He's going to collapse over here, right where I put my knee down. When you do this movement, as I'm here, right? Go go outside. So as I take my angle, I step in deeply, and I turn and go down to my knee. My hand is here. At this point, I'm just rotating. My knees come together, and that's where the flow is. So you find your angle, step in deeply, turn, cut. Okay? Go ahead. Then you're dealing with angles here. My movement is over there, that angle. I'm not going directly into my partner here, into Bernath, but turning. One hand can be circle. Another hand can come around and attack at a diagonal. You don't want to go straight into her like this. I'll get pushed over. So try not to let yourself get captured too low. If you have to do things in a different way. My wrists are taken here. I can't do anything with that, so I can't just lift it. I have to move to my elbow would be the next joint. Right? It would become that type of movement. But the purpose of this really is for us to work on the idea of extension, right? Entering at an angle, right? This coming off the side, my waist turning, getting below my partner, and moving in. So when you raise your arms, don't keep them down here. Don't keep them like this. A normal swing. When you have your arms at your side, there's a slight curve to your arm, right? If you just feel like there's a peg in your arm and you raise your arm up, there's a slight curve to it. That's the curve I'm going to follow with everything I do. Oh yeah, and there's also rotation. So everything isn't just straight up, straight down, or something like that. There's turning motions that we use with our hands, right? It helps lift the elbow of the person. She has to maintain her grip. If she holds as hard as she can, by me trying to turn my hand a little bit, if you would hold on to your wrist, don't change your grip. It helps lift the elbow, all right? So when you do this, hands out in front of you, it turns, and you move. Okay? Joseph.